Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Good morning, everybody. Because today is going to be such a nice day, I want to get you right to your forecast for the rest of the afternoon. By noontime, I think we're already up to 78 degrees. That's around the time where the high temperatures will be realized. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, also upper 70s. A little bit of a wind from the southeast will flatten out those temperatures into the afternoon, but another beauty to enjoy. I want to give a shout out to Ashaway Elementary School. These are two second grade classes that we combined, and I talked to them about weather. They had a lot of great questions. This is the class of Mrs. Pearson, also Mrs. Lee. And if you're wondering who that very tall second grader is in the back row, that's actually Principal Steve Marone. Steve, I hope I'm saying your name right. Maybe it's Maroney. Anyway, I had a good time at the class. And again, great questions. We talked about hurricanes, floods. In fact, we're going to talk about a tropical storm that's out in the Atlantic coming up at the conclusion of my forecast. In the meantime, let's talk about our threat of rain. Now, you're probably going to see the 7-day show up at the conclusion of my forecast and say, Pete, come on, what's with all the rain? Well, it's not as bad as it looks because we break it down with chances. Tomorrow there is a pretty good chance of showers, 60%, some tropical moisture actually working and will give us some possible downpours, maybe even a thunderstorm. But look at the rest of the week. The chances really drop here, so even though the threat of showers will be around from Tuesday all the way into Friday, most of the daylight hours will be rain-free. In the meantime, we look at a beautiful picture of our city camp, some high thin clouds out there, but certainly not putting a damper on the morning. Temperature is 62, those winds are calm, and live pinpoint Doppler 12 not showing any precipitation. We don't have to worry about any today. Mid-60s right now in southern New England. We're already up to 64 degrees in Gloucester. And as we look at the satellite picture, notice the high thin clouds that I just showed you on the city cam. Now instead we're looking at it from outer space, but notice how they're kind of breaking apart as we speak. So they'll be out there off and on, but really plenty of sunlight will poke through those clouds. High pressure will send in those winds from the east today. Now by the afternoon, a little bit of a bend to those winds from the east and southeast, so that may cool off the coast a little bit, similar to what happened yesterday, but still a pretty mild and warm day at the coast. And then here's tomorrow, showers. Yeah, a lot of showers as a wave of low pressure rides up from the south. I'll show you what's the deal with the timing of the showers on the 7-day coming up in just a minute. In the meantime, low to mid-70s for the coast today, 70 Charlestown, 73 Westerly, Newport 73. And keep in mind, most of these high temperatures will be realized, say, noontime, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the temperatures falling just a bit into the late afternoon. Into northern Rhode Island, low 80s should do it for high temperatures, 81 in Burrville. And for eastern Massachusetts, upper 70s there, inland, 78 Fall River, Seekonk 79, Taunton. I have 78, but I wouldn't be shocked to see maybe some low 80s in Taunton. Middletown at 73 and Little Compton at 73 degrees. A nice day on the water. Keep in mind, if you get outside the protected waters of Narragansett Bay, there is a small craft advisory in effect. All right, this is Tropical Storm Alberto, and it is not officially hurricane season just yet. In fact, this is the earliest tropical storm to form in the Atlantic since Anna formed in 2003. So fairly impressive situation there. It looks like we're not going to see too much from this storm. Thursday morning it makes its closest pass, and if we go by this track as we see it right now, it's well offshore from southern New England, so the effect should be minimal, but we'll let you know if that changes. Could be a little bit of rough surf around here by the end of the week. 7-day Futurecast shows showers likely tomorrow, and then just some off and on showers throughout the work week. Could be pretty warm by Saturday of Memorial Day weekend with a high temperature of 82 degrees, but a really nice way to end the weekend here.
All right, thank you, Pete.
Yep.
Now for a look at what's happening